जय जगन्नाथ एंड वेलकम बैक टू माय यूट्यूब चैनल ट्रोवर हाइटल। सो अभी मैं जा रहा हूँ बाहर ऐसे ही घूमने के लिए। गाड़ी जो है कल सर्विस होके आई है। सो दिस इज़ द बेस्ट टाइम टू डू द माइलेज टेस्ट। और इस वाले वीडियो में मैं आपको CBR 250R का जो 25K किलोमीटर का रिव्यू है वो देने वाला हूँ, कैसी रही है गाड़ी। हालांकि मैंने इसको सिर्फ 15,000 किलोमीटर के लिए चलाई है, बट आई एम thinking that I am well enough to say about this review right now. So आप लोगों के लिए जानकारी के लिए बता दूं कि मैं अभी मुंबई शिफ्ट हो चुका हूं कुछ सालों के लिए। जो ब्लॉग्स आएंगे अभी वो मुंबई से ही रहेंगे, या फिर अगर मैं कहीं बाहर घूमने गया तो उस पर रहेंगे। सो अभी हम लोग जाएंगे, पहले टैंक फुल अप करेंगे, क्योंकि ये जो फ्यूल टेस्ट है वो टैंक टू टैंक टेस्ट रहेगा। इसका मतलब है जिसको नहीं पता, टैंक हम फुल करते हैं, फिर कुछ गाड़ी चलाते हैं, फिर टैंक फुल करते हैं, और जो लीटर्स आता है उसको किलोमीटर से डिवाइड करते हैं, फिर हमें माइलेज मिलता है। दिस इज कॉल्ड टैंक टू टैंक टेस्ट। और ये मुंबई के ट्रैफिक में हम लोग करने वाले हैं। तो ये जो माइलेज मैं आप लोगों को भी बताने वाला हूँ वो CBR 250R का सिटी माइलेज रहने वाला है। सो चाहते हैं पहले सबसे पहले डेवलप करते हैं एंड देन मिलते हैं।
भर गया भर गया भर गया भर गया। नहीं नहीं, इतना मत करो इतना मत करो इतना मत करो। हाँ,
टैंक तो फिलअप कर दिया है एंड अभी मुंबई के ट्रैफिक में चलते चलते चलिए बात करते हैं व्हाट्स माय व्यू ऑन दिस CBR 250R। अगला टैंक फिलअप हम 50 किलोमीटर के बाद करेंगे, तब तक बातें कर लेते हैं। द फर्स्ट थिंग दैट कम्स टू माई माइंड व्हेन आई थिंक ऑफ CBR 250R इज कंफर्ट। क्यों? मैंने R15 V3 चलाया हुआ है, सुजुकी जिक्सर 250R चलाया हुआ है, निंजा 300 चलाया हुआ है, अपाचे RR 310 चलाया हुआ है, लेकिन बिलीव मी इस गाड़ी का जो लीन एंगल है इतना परफेक्ट है, आपको एक स्पोर्ट्स बाइक चलाने का मज़ा भी आता है एंड आपका वो बैक में जो पेन है ना वो नहीं होता। क्योंकि मैंने जनरली फील किया है बाकी सब स्पोर्ट्स बाइक में लीन एंगल बहुत ज़्यादा रहता है एंड इसका जो लीन एंगल है सबसे बहुत कम है, जिसके लिए अगर आप लॉन्ग टूर पे जाते हो तो इस बाइक में आपको ज़्यादा बैक पेन नहीं होता एंड आप बहुत कंफर्टेबल रहते हो। द सेकेंड पॉइंट ऑब्वियसली is because this is a sports tourer. If you are a sports bike fan but then you love touring a lot, then this is one of the best option available in the Indian market for you. Obviously this is discontinued right now, but this will be launched anytime in the near future. Believe me, I have taken it to long rides in highways, I have taken it to hills and ghats, but then this machine has never betrayed me. I have done even off-roading with this machine, and even at that point of time this machine has not betrayed me. I would love to say that the power it delivers on the highway, the torque it delivers in the hilly areas or also while off-roading is just mind-blowing. Since the topic has been raised, now let's talk about this bike at various scenarios. First I will talk about the highway. If you have seen my video from Pune to Shirdi, which link I will give in the I button, you will be seeing me cruising somewhere between 90, 110 and somewhere also 120. But I like to say that 90 to 110 is the best point of for this bike, like Chummeshwari. You will just love to ride this bike 90 to 110. Beyond 120 there are vibrations, so I would not recommend to cruise on that level because anyhow your hands will start to vibrate and that sort of discomfort. But 90 to 110 cruising speed is just lovely on this bike. Talking about ghats and hills, I have taken this bike to Lonavala, Mahabaleshwar and many other places in Odisha also, and I have felt that this bike never fails in the power and torque. This is just awesome in that, and even there was a pillion beside me who was sitting with me, and believe me, the weight for both of us would be like 200 kg, and still this bike was like, oh my god, and we never felt that the bike is not pulling on something else. It was just like flawless. Even I have taken this bike to some off-road trails, and this bike doesn't have an ABS and that helps me, but in off-road trails this bike is also good. This has never betrayed me in off-road, like any kind of things. The ground clearance is a matter of fact, but if you adjust, if you don't take it to so much of extent, and if there are off-road also, then this bike manages it very well. That one thing that you don't like with this CVR is riding it in neck-to-neck city traffic. I like everything about this CVR, but when I start riding this bike in neck-to-neck city traffic and or in congested traffic, then I really don't like riding this here. The most favorable thing about this bike is this is Honda. Yes, the service, the reliability and durability for Honda is like, oh my god. And Honda service centers are available all over India. Anywhere you go for a tour or anything, you will definitely find a Honda over there. Let's now talk about the service charges, and I am displaying a bill over here. Of course the bill in Mumbai is much higher than what I have done in Bhubaneswar and Pune. I have done the same work there, and the bill was something 1000 rupees less than here. I don't know why the service center in Mumbai has charged so much, so I am hiding the name also. I don't want to defame anyone, but one thing I would like to say that the service of Honda is always good. So if anytime you are thinking of buying a second-hand CBR or a new CBR when it is launched, and if you are planning for city ride only, then my recommendation will be don't go for it, please. And but then if you are buying it for touring, for long trips, for highway, for carts and everything, then this bike is really good in all those cases. One thing that this bike teaches you is, if the roads are free, then pull me high, high and high. But if you and the roads are occupied, then don't give it try, try and try.
So the mileage that I got is for 53 kilometers divided by, it took something 1.9 liters of petrol. So this is 27.9, which is I think is good for city mileage. When I calculated this for highway something around 6 or 7 months back, I got it around 32.3. Thank you for making me a part of your day. मिलते हैं मेरे अगले किसी ब्लॉग में. Till then, adios amigos.